What we can expect so far from a bullish week is we can expect some kind of a reaction from this area, right? We're well within our rights to look for sales from this area, right? We are in a premium and we are in a fair value gap, a bearish fair value gap. So if this fair value gap does hold, we can expect lower prices. And where can we expect lower prices? Down to this region, because this is a fair value gap over here. So this is a bullish fair value gap. All this here is a bullish fair value gap, which I'm going to label in blue. And this is how you make a higher time frame bias. It really doesn't need to be more complicated than that. All right. So we're in a premium. We've reacted off this fair value gap, 4-hour fair value gap. And now price could, and the keyword is could, head down into the discount, right? Before remitigating and potentially heading higher. This is one scenario. Now from here, one thing I would say is this is another key tip you can use on the 4-hour time frame. Take the Fibonacci tool and project it across the entire point of interest like this. If price shows aggressive kind of green candles above this 50% level of the POI, there's a good chance this POI is not going to hold, and it may in fact break. Now, when it breaks, we can then use it as a retest to then test higher prices. This is also part of a higher time frame bias. If we get to an area of supply or a 4-hour POI and we see price breaking through, you then need to bring in liquidity and also fair value gaps and a deeper premium into play. Okay, just let's now look at the charts over here and understand. We also have some trend line liquidity over here. So this is this is buy side liquidity, right? This is BSL. This is buy side liquidity. Now, what makes this buy side liquidity? Well, it's simply a trend line with 2 tabs. Buy side liquidity. We also have an inefficiency over here and a fair value gap over here. So how I make a higher time frame bias, and this is what I teach to my members, and I also plug this free in the Discord every day. We want to get to areas of higher time frame liquidity and higher time frame fair value gaps. Fair value gaps, to be specific. We're in a premium, we're in a bearish POI. If this does hold successfully, yes, we can see lower prices. If price fails to hold this and we break above, we can then see this as a retest for higher prices.